Fidelity labels Bitcoin the most secure and decentralized cryptocurrency. What is Fidelity playing at? What do they mean by that specifically? We already know what that means. But why are they promoting this so heavily? Why are they so optimistic about Bitcoin? We're going to talk about that today. Welcome back to the Blockhash podcast channel. We're going to read through this article real quick, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end as always. So taking a look at Fidelity's comments, and at Bitcoin so far, Bitcoin has blazed a trail for numerous assets to enter the scene this year. While some chose to follow in Bitcoin's steps, others aim to rectify its limitations. Nevertheless, none have succeeded in surpassing the dominance of the leading cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Fidelity, a renowned asset manager overseeing $4.5 trillion, affirms that Bitcoin retains its position as the most secure and decentralized crypto when compared to its counterparts. Quote unquote, stating that Bitcoin is fundamentally different from any other digital asset. No other digital asset is likely to improve upon Bitcoin as a monetary good because Bitcoin is the most relative to other digital assets, secure, decentralized, sound digital money, and any improvement will potentially face trade-offs. Fidelity Digital Assets report further elucidated that even after a year and a half has passed, Bitcoin consistently expands its adoption and market presence within the digital asset arena. However, other digital assets encounter their own unique set of obstacles. Bitcoin at the time of this was trading at 27.5. Today it's trading at around the same mark, somewhere between 27.3, 27.6, after having about a 1% drop over the past couple days. However, over the past year, Bitcoin has managed to surge over 41.7% on average. This is seen, Fidelity's analysis is, seen as in the report, Bitcoin emerging as a leading choice within the world of digital assets, but within asset managers themselves. It's essential for investors to differentiate Bitcoin from other digital assets and, understand the rationale that Bitcoin as a pioneer in digital finance, it's first and foremost, Fidelity, underscores that Bitcoin is most appropriately viewed as a form of digital currency and a primary investment premise that's rooted in its role as a store of value asset with an increasing digital-centric world. Age dominated by digital transactions, and Bitcoin's position as a secure repository of wealth takes on paramount importance. Also they talk about inherent distinction, coexistence, and complementary role, distinction in evaluation criteria. There's a lot of things Fidelity has kind of dove into in terms of why they believe Bitcoin is the most secure and decentralized crypto, but just in general, why it's a secure and decentralized asset that's so successful and prominent. I agree with Fidelity. I don't have any disagreements. I think they're very optimistic that they're going to get their ETF through and that they're going to get more financial products around Bitcoin approved. And they're doing this from a publicity standpoint. They want to attract people to them because they want people to trade with Fidelity. They want to buy Bitcoin with Fidelity. They want you to use Fidelity. This is all marketing tactics. But it doesn't mean that Fidelity doesn't believe in this stuff either. That's what we have to dig into and read between the lines and understand. Just because they're promoting it doesn't mean that they don't believe in it either. So I think this is very fascinating stuff. You're not seeing like Wisdom Tree and Franklin Templeton and BlackRock, VanEck standing out there and advertising themselves as how much they love Bitcoin all that much, but you do hear about it every once in a while, and Fidelity is just being very vocal about it. So it's cool to see that. I'd like to see it reflected in the market. It's a very tense time right now where I think we're all waiting to see, is this bear market finally over? Is Bitcoin going to hold 24/7? Is it going to move above 31,000? Where are we going in the short term, in the fall? Uptober, I don't like that term, hasn't really happened. What does it mean for altcoins and the rest of the market? Where are those things going to trend as well? So it's again, fascinating time. I think 2024 is going to be great. I think the rest of this year is going to be interesting to see play out, especially with all these black swan events happening. So be sure to comment your thoughts down below on Fidelity's comments on Bitcoin, and make sure to like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. Talk to you guys again tomorrow. Cheers.